much YouTube actually pays for 1,000 views in 2025. Is it $1, $10, or even more? I'm going to break everything down for you in this video, simply and clearly, so you know what exactly to expect from your views. I'll break down all the numbers, what affects earnings, and how you can maximize your payout. So stay tuned. First off, let's get one thing clear. YouTube doesn't pay the same amount to every creator. What you earn per 1,000 views depends on your niche, your audience location, engagement and watch time, and most importantly, CPM and RPM, which I'll be explaining in this video. CPM simply means cost per milli. It is the cost per 1,000 advertisement impression. This simply means what advertisers are willing to pay for their ads. CPM simply means what advertisers are willing to pay for their adverts. So this is the amount of money that advertisers are willing to pay for their adverts. While RPM simply means revenue per milli. This simply means what you actually take home after YouTube cuts or after YouTube deducting your tax. RPM is the total amount that you get at the end of the subtraction from YouTube. This simply means the amount of money that YouTube will give you at the end of the month after deducting the tax or after removing its own cuts. For example, if your CPM is around $10, your RPM might be around $4 to $6, depending on your audience and your content, which is also your niche. So your RPM is determined by your location, the location of your viewers, the kind of niche that you do, the kind of niche or contents that you upload determines the amount of RPM that you are going to get. Don't worry, don't be confused. As time goes on, I'm going to simplify all these things so that you get it better and understand it more. So how much does YouTube actually pay for 1,000 views in 2025? Here is a general range. For low-paying niche are niches that upload contents like vlogs, scary contents or scary videos, comedy, pranks, and etc. These contents earn between $0.50 to $2. Contents that post vlogs, scary videos, pranks, and all, those are considered as low niche content, so they are called low paying niches, and these are the kind of contents they make. These contents get between 50 cents to $2 per 1,000 views on their video, depending on the location people are watching them. Then we have mid-tier niches or middle paying niches. These niches post contents about lifestyle, gaming, and other contents, and these niches earn between $2 to $6 RPM from their 1,000 views. So these niches are second category of niches that earn more than the low niches. So it's just like low, middle, and high. So these niches are niches that make videos about lifestyle contents, gaming, and all those kind of things. These niches actually pay higher than low paying niches, just like scary contents, comedy, and all. These niches pay higher than those kind of niches that I just mentioned now. Okay, so we have the third niche is high paying niches. High paying niches are niches that make contents about finance, technology, education, real estate, health, cars, insurance, how to make money online, investing, tutorials, and etc. These niches earn between $8 to $25 RPM. So these are the high paying niches that make videos about real estate, how to make money, finance, investments, health. These kind of videos are videos that pay very, very high. They are called high niche paying videos. So you can as well check these videos and know the category of your video, and know the category that your video fall into, or know the category that your niche falls into. Going further, I'll be explaining factors that affect RPM. These factors will determine why your videos will either get high RPM or low RPM. Factors that affect this RPM includes, number one is location where you are shooting your videos. Now it is important for you to understand that location where you are shooting your videos also determines the kind of amount that you'll be going with at the end of the month. What does this mean? If you are shooting video in some part of Africa, the RPM is not usually high. Okay, for instance, in Nigeria RPM is not high compared to United States RPM. So if you are shooting your videos in United States, your RPM is going to be higher than that person that is shooting video in Nigeria. Now, what does this mean? For instance, if I'm a content creator and my niche is about finance and I'm in Nigeria, someone else's niche that is in finance that is also in United States, his videos will have more high RPM compared to my location, which is in Nigeria. So the location of the creator also matters when it comes to RPM. The second factor that affects the RPM, whether it's high or low, is the geographical location of your audience or your viewers. If you are in Africa and you posted a video, but that video is trending in the United States, it's going to increase your RPM because the location of the people watching your video is in United States. What does this actually mean? It means that even if you're in Africa, but your video is trending in places like United States, United Kingdom, in Canada, your RPM is going to be higher compared to someone that the video is trending in India or is trending in Ghana. Okay, so the location of your audience determines the amount of the RPM that you will have per 1,000 views. The third factor affecting the RPM is the age bracket number of people watching your video. Now, it is important for you to know that if children are watching your videos, the amount you'll be earning will be low compared to someone that the age bracket watching the video is between 18 to 34 years. Okay, so the age bracket of people watching your video also has effect in the amount that you'll be earning per 1,000 views of your video. The fourth factor is the kind of niche, content, or videos that you upload on your channel. Like I said earlier on, if you have videos that talks about how to make money online, about finance, about health, about wealth, about real estate, about technology, that's tech, those kind of content has high RPM. The kind of videos or the kind of contents that you upload also determines the kind of RPM that you get from 1,000 views of your videos. I hope you understand this better. Now, the fifth factor that will affect the RPM of your video is the length of your video. If you made a video that is between 8 to 15 minutes long and you have strong retention in that video, RPM is going to be longer than someone that made 3 to 5 minutes of a video. Okay, so if you have strong retention in your 8 minutes to 10 minutes or 15 minutes or anything longer than 8 minutes video, your RPM is going to be higher. The sixth factor that affects your RPM is the engagement or retention on your video. Like I said, it's not just about the views, it's not just about the views or the numbers watching your video. How long do they watch your video? Do they watch the video from the beginning to the end, or do they watch a great number of time on your video? The number of hours or time that people watch your video also affects how much your RPM is going to be. Now, like I said, in that your 8 to 15 minutes video, if 10,000 people watch that particular video from the beginning to the end of that video, it is going to be higher than when that same 10,000 people watch that your video but they did not watch the whole video, which means they watch just maybe 2 minutes of that video or 3 minutes of that video. It's going to be higher than when people watch just 2 to 3 minutes of that video. Do you understand? Anything you don't understand, just put it in the comment section and I'm sure going to give you a better explanation of what I just said. Now, the seventh one and the most important one is the CPM and the RPM. CPM is how much the advertisers are willing to pay. So if you are in the finance niche, if you are in the technology niche, you understand that a lot of advertisers pay hugely for videos that contains gadgets, technology, making money and all that. For example, Apple pays a lot of money in their advertisement. So if you're making a video that has to do with technology, that has to do with that kind of niche, your CPM is going to be high. Okay, so if your CPM is going to be high, of course your money is going to be high. Your CPM and RPM is another great factor that determines how much YouTube is going to pay you for 1,000 views in a video. If you want to make more money per 1,000 views, then do this. Number one, make longer videos. Make 8 minutes plus videos, because the longer your videos, the more ads that will be on that video. So that will give you more revenue or more money. Number two, target high paying keyword or niches. These are niches like finance, how to do tutorials, investment, real estate, this kind of niches. So focus on niches that actually pay higher. That way you get more money at the end of the month or from each video. And number three is create content for countries with high CPMs, like the United States, like Canada, like United Kingdom. Like I've already told you, there are countries that their CPM is very high, and the countries that their CPM is very high are countries like the United States, like Canada, like UK. So if the contents you make are trending in that kind of locations, of course your money or your CPM is going to be very high. So you can consider doing these things if you actually want to get more money per 1,000 views. So now you know, depending on your niche, your audience, and other factors that I mentioned, $0.50 to $25 per 1,000 views in 2025. If this video was helpful, please give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. Drop a comment with your niche and your location. I am rooting for you. You know that I always love and love you. See you in my next video. Bye bye.